Despite US pressure, Israel refuses to transfer arms to the Palestinian Authority, which continues to battle Iran-backed terrorists. The IDF and Defense Ministry recommend government not send any weapons to the PA. According to the report from Army Radio, the US requested Israel approve the transfer of AK-47 Kalashnikov rifles, ammunition and armored vehicles. After discussions among security officials, though, IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi decided to recommend the political leadership not approve the transfers. Well done, Halevi. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has so far refused to entertain the idea of putting the PA back in power in Gaza. And Israeli leaders have in recent years been appointed to the deep connections that they've shown between the PA and terrorism, their pay-to-slave policy and their connections to Hamas and Hezbollah and all these things. Against settlers in Judea and Samaria, the attacks and the slaughter of innocent civilians. After the Army Radio report, Israel Gantz, the head of the Binyamin Regional Council and the chairman of the Yeshar Council, Judea and Samaria's council, praised the correct decision that he says reflected the situation on the ground. Transferring ammunition and weapons to the enemy, especially during wartime, is madness and a breach of security for the citizens of the State of Israel. The Palestinian Authority is a terrorist organization, and a terrorist organization should be defeated, Gantz declared. Why would you give weapons to people who celebrate the death of Jewish civilians because they're Jews, that celebrate and pay to slay the families of terrorists who kill Israeli civilians? Why would you do that? Why in the midst of a war on multiple fronts would you supply them with Kalashnikov rifles, AK-47s? Those things are powerful in case you don't have a military background. We used to have flak jackets in the army, thick metal plates that you wear. A Kalashnikov, if shot at the right distance, will go straight through. Those things are incredible. You want to give that to the terrorists because they're fighting other terrorists? No. Let the terrorists take the terrorists out. It's like the rubbish taking the rubbish to the rubbish bin. No problem. Why would you arm them to keep hurting civilians? It's mad what the world expects from Israel. Completely insane. So remember, keep praying for Israel and praying for the peace of Jerusalem, and pray for more of them to come to a saving grace knowledge of Yeshua HaMashiach, King of the Jews. Shalom.